बोले उमापति महादेव की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगद्दिताय नागाननाय श्रुतियज्ञ विभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। नारायणी नमोस्तुते। आशुतोष शशांक शेखर चंद्रमौलि चिदंबरा कोटि कोटि प्रणाम शंभु कोटि नमन दिगंबरा कोटि नमन दिगंबरा। आशुतोष शशांक शेखर चंद्रमौलि चिदंबरा कोटि कोटि प्रणाम शंभु कोटि नमन दिगंबरा कोटि नमन दिगंबरा। निर्विकारोकार अविनाशी तुम्ही देवादिदेव जगत सरचत प्रलय करता शिवम सत्यम सुंदरम शिवम सत्यम सुंदरम। निरंकार स्वरूप कालेश्वर महायोगेश्वरा दयानिधि दानीश्वरा जय जटाधर जय भयंकरा जटाधर भयंकरा। शंभो पाणि त्रिशूलधारी औधरी भागंभरी जय महेश त्रिलोचनायन विश्वनाथ विशंभरा विश्वनाथ विशंभरा। नाथ नागेश्वर हरो हर पाप शाप विशाप तुम महादेव महान भोले सदा शिव शिव शंकरा सदा शिव शिव शंकरा। जगतपति अनुरत भक्ति सदैव तेरे चरण हो क्षमा हो अपराध सब जय जयति जय जगदीश्वरा जय जयति जगदीश्वरा। जन्म जीवन जगत का संताप ताप मिटे सभी ओम नमः शिवाय मत जप ताप है संचाक्षरा जप ताप रहे पंचाक्षरा। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय। वन्दे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं, वन्दे जगत्कारणं, वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं, वन्दे पशूनां पतिं, वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवाहननयनं, वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं, वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं, वन्दे शिवं शङ्करम्। प्रेम से बोलो शिव शंकर भगवान की जय। My pranam to all of you. This evening I would like to sing a few shlokas of the Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, where Bhagwan Shri Krishna is called Damodar, the one who was tied by Mata Yashoda. You know, the Bhagwan is known by many things. When we say Bhagwan has taken birth, how can one who's birthless take birth? When we say he died, how can the deathless die? And when we say we bind the Lord, how can the unbound be bound? You know, most of the male deities, Bhagwan Ram, Bhagwan Krishna, Bhagwan Shivji, Bhagwan Vishnu, they have the complexion of the skies, the blue, right? Dark blue, depending on how, you know, what role they play as well. Have you ever wondered why Bhagwan has that? There are many reasons why, but the one thing about this beautiful color blue that represents the skies, you know, we know how far Earth is from moon or from sun and from all the planets, how far they are from each other. But has anyone ever told you how high the skies are? Unlimited, right? As far as you can go, the skies are there. And the color blue on the Lord, Bhagwan Nilakant, Bhagwan Madhav, Bhagwan Sri Ram, Bhagwan Narayan, represents the infinite depth of the Lord. No matter how much you merge with him or the world merges in him, he will never be full. Just like, you know, you see a big ship or certain big ships, you look at them and they are tall and large, like the, you know, like the apartment buildings as we would describe them. But comparing it to the ocean that it sails upon, it is nothing. It is nothing. If the ocean consumes it, then the ocean does not even react. That is Bhagwan. That is Bhagwan, my friends. And Govinda Damodar Stotram talks about Bhagwan Shri Krishna, and he's called Damodar. Of course, Damodar is the name given to Bhagwan when Mata Yashoda tried to tie her. You know, the unbound cannot be bound. And so there was only one way to tie or to captivate God, and that is to put him in the chambers of the heart and let the Lord be a prisoner rather, of your heart. There is nothing wrong in having the Lord as a prisoner of your heart, but that is your call, my friends. Let us together sing this beautiful Damodar Stotram. It is, as Hindus, we have to be, of course, you know, we try to do snippets of all these important things so that you can be familiar with them at least. And with technology today, you can Google these things. Or YouTube it. There are so many versions of Hanumanji Chalisa. There is so many versions of Rudrashtakam, and you play them, people sing them, you know. This is called Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. So we sing together and ask Bhagwan Shri Krishna's blessings on all of you. Agre Kurunam At Pandavanam Dushasane Hritvasrakesha Agre Kurunam Yat Pandavanam Dushasane Hritvasrakesha कृष्ण तदा क्रोधशरण्यनाथ गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति श्री कृष्ण गोविंद मधुकैत भारे भक्तानुकंपिन भगवन मुरारे त्रायस्व मां केशव लोकनाथा गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति विक्रेतु कामाखिल गोपकन्या मुरारिपादार्पित चेतवृथ दध्योदकं मोहवसादवोचद गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति जध्योददन्तो नवनीतपिण्डा गृहे यशोदा विचिकित्सयानि उवाच सत्यं वद हे मुरारे गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति जिह्वे वसाग्रे मधुरा प्रिया त्वं सत्यं हितं त्वं परमं वदामि अवर्णयेत् मधुराक्षराणि गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति श्री कृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारी श्री कृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव गोविन्द गोविन्द हरे मुरारे गोविन्द गोविन्द मुकुंद कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद रथांग पाणे गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति प्रेम से बोलो श्री गोविंद भगवान की जय। My pranam to all of you on behalf of Bhavani Shankar Mandir and welcome to Shanti Satsangh. And I hope that all of you had a pleasant day, a relaxing day. And if even you did not have one, then we have 2 hours tonight to relax. Our broadcast tonight will be up to 8:45 because we have an important volunteer meeting tonight with all our volunteers. And anyone who wants to volunteer, I'll extend the invitation to you, how you can help us. Shanti Satsangh has brought so many of us together and of course will always keep us together, and we have now become this huge universal family where I don't know most of you, but I know that we have been connected through Satsangh in this beautiful virtual way of broadcasting. Virtual Satsangh, we know about it now. Virtual, satellite. These things, we know about them today. But my friends, these things were, of course, invented way before, way before the beginning of time, as I always like to say. They were invented. Just over 5,000 years ago, when the Mahabharata was fought in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. I think I've told you this before. The Mahabharata was fought in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Dhritarashtra, the blind king, who had 100 sons plus his armies fighting there, he couldn't go. Well, he's a blind king, he physically cannot engage in the battle. So he sat in his palace and he called Sanjay, his secretary. He said, Sanjay, I like to know what is going on there. Ball by ball, commentary. How is Sanjay going to know, right? He was in Hastinapur. Hastinapur, if I get my geography right, it's a couple hours away from New Delhi. And then you have, of course, Kurukshetra, which is a few hours away, but 4 or 5 hours away by car by Delhi. So it's about a 5-hour distance in driving. So how is Sanjay going to know what exactly is happening at the battlefield of Kurukshetra? And how is he going to narrate that to the king? So Vyas Bhagavan came. Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanadhaye Vasishthaya Namo Namaha. Vyas came. Vyasa is the one who is the form of Bhagavan Vishnu himself, Vishnu Rupaya. Vyas Maharaj came, and Vyas Maharaj blessed. He blessed Sanjay, and he asked Dhritarashtra, he says, Dhritarashtra, if you want, I can give you your sight. I can give you your eyesight, because you're a blind king. I can give you your eyesight, and you will be able to see the transmission of the battle live. Dhritarashtra says, he knew. Dhritarashtra knew. He had the signs, the omens. Dhritarashtra was blind, but he was smart. He knew that when Krishna Bhagavan takes the side of someone, when Bhagavan takes the side of someone, that someone becomes a winner. Do you understand that? Have you ever taken sides in life? Sometimes people think it is wrong to take sides, Take sides. You take sides, he takes sides. And sometimes we become angry when people take sides. There is so much record of taking sides in our scripture where Bhagavan himself took sides. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you take the right sides. Don't take a side because you just owe someone an obligation. Don't take sides because, this is my best buddy or what. Take the side that is right, that is dharmic. When you do that, of course, what will happen when you take sides? You know what will happen, right? You will offend a whole lot of people. You'll break a lot of friendships because not everybody stand up for what is real and what is true. But sometimes to set the platform or to reset what happens, you must take sides. And so what happened? Dhritarashtra knew from that time, the blind king knew from that time, that if Krishna Bhagavan took the side of the Pandavas, I don't even want to know what's going to go on again. Slaughter will begin. My sons will be defeated. And how can I open my eyes to see what is going on? So Dhritarashtra says, no, Vyasji, I don't want the eyesight, even if it's temporary. Please give that ability to Sanjay, my secretary, so that he will be able to broadcast and tell me what is going on. Vyas Bhagavan says, okay, no problem. Vyasji gave Sanjay the blessing, the secretary. That Sanjay, whatever is going on in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, 5 + 6 hours away driving time from the palace, you will be able to broadcast it here live on the walls of the palace. You will see the live action here, live broadcast. And you will be able to relate what is happening on the broadcast to the blind king Dhritarashtra. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. My Gita students, I always ask them the question, who is the first human satellite? Who is the first human satellite? The first human satellite is, of course, Sanjay, the secretary of Dhritarashtra. Without an antenna, without an equipment, without any sort of external frequencies, Sanjay was able to broadcast 5 hours away action live on the walls, so that he could relate it to Dhritarashtra. Hinduism, my friends, we can't say Hinduism has come a far way. No, that would mean that Hinduism was nothing and then it became something. Our dharma, Hinduism, was always there. I always say that, when the West was scratching 2 stones, when the West when I take two brick and a nakam of a make fire, our forefathers were studying astronomy. Our forefathers were studying astronomy. my friends, when the West was trying to make fire like cavemen. Yeah? Do you know that computers, what they're doing today, we can tell by opening, the books recorded there, 100, 200, 300 years from now, what time the sun will set and what time the sun will rise. Without an equipment, our forefathers already studied it, they patterned it, they wrote it down. From leaves it was written down, then it became, and so on. And today we go about and we badmouth the paper. Well, I gotta tell you what, the paper has actually saved our dharma. I know we're into green world and so, and I am into that as well. The same paper was one day a leaf that became, the trunk of a tree, and then it saved our dharma. It kept our dharma alive. Hindus, my friends, Hindus, we have the oldest technology of broadcasting ever. The oldest. I've told you about Sushrita before, the world's first surgeon. The world's first plastic surgeon was Sushrita. Today, his equipment are in the Royal College of Surgeons in England. This is no made-up story. We have an extremely rich dharma. And so, Satsangh, broadcasting virtually, that we are doing today, we are way behind. We are 5,000 years behind Mahabharata. This that we are doing here today, our ancestors 5,000 years ago are probably looking at us and say, finally, look, them know how to broadcast. Finally, they know how to do live broadcast. When they have done that, 5,000 years ago. So, but still, we're very proud of it, and we're very proud that we can actually create a family environment and a satsang environment through virtual broadcasting. Be proud of your dharma, be proud of your religion, and be proud that you can sing a song that can vibrate your body, vibrate your mind, and really create a lot of emotions. We all sing so many songs, my friends, but this one which has 40 verses, be proud of it, because when you sing it, it really drives that confidence level in you. Together, let us all sing Sri Hanumanji Chalisa. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Barno Raghubar Bimal Jasu Jodayak Phalchari बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मुहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश तीनों लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमत निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुरेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्ष
दास बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे, हस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। यम कुबेर दिग्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा, राम मिलाए राज पर दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु, लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मिलि मुख माहि, जल्दी लांघि गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे देते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज समारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाथ ते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्धि जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न डरहि, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूत निबंधि महासुख होई। जो यहाँ पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होई सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महदेरा। कीजय नाथ हृदय महदेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहूँ सुरभूप। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय. Now we will listen to Bhumika. Bhumika will sing a very popular song, old song, Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare. And after that we'll come back and we'll have some beautiful discussions tonight on Shanti Satsangh. Dukhiyo ko dukh dur kare, Jai 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 Krishna Hare. The friend of the sorrow, the friend of the poor. He's the friend of all. Please enjoy.
Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare. Dukhiyo ko dukh dur kare, Jai 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 Krishna Hare. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare. Dukhiyo ko dukh dur kare, Jai 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 Krishna Hare. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो. जब कोई न केवल हारा हो, जब कोई न केवल हारा हो, तब तू ही बेड़ा पार करे, तब तू ही बेड़ा पार करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. पूरन कर दे उनकी आशा, पूरन कर दे उनकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे.
प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. And this beautiful, really, really nice Thursday evening. Thursday is usually a very long day, but a very beautiful day when it's done. For me, I have always shared you my Thursday. It is the most packed day because everybody at work wants to get their things done. So the day is over and we got Friday. And you know what the great thing is? Tomorrow our temple will be reopened. It is really great news for our community. It is great news for me. It is great news for
So many who want to just sit there and stare in the eyes of Bhagwan and just be in the environment of a temple. So tonight at 9 o'clock I have a meeting, a Zoom meeting with the volunteers. And you as well, if you want to volunteer, I'll send you the link. You can send me a text that I want to volunteer. And what that means is that at any point in the temple, we will need 7 people, volunteers, to make sure when people come, they wash their hands. The entrance is one way, the exit is one way. When they're in the temple, we got to make sure that you're sitting, not socializing. So we want to arrange it so that when you're there, you're pleasant, you're seated, you're comfortable, and you can do your prasadam, you can take your darshan, you can put your dakshina too. Everything must be done pleasantly. So tomorrow we need, the temple will be opened. Actually, I'm going to leave that to the last and tell you what the opening strategy is for our temple. But I'm so excited because I will get to see all of you. Shanti Satsangh will be live tomorrow from Bhavani Shankar Mandir. And it will be live Saturday from home. It will be live Sunday from home, Monday from Bhavani Shankar Temple. We'll take it from there now, one day at a time. So we are excited that we can be with you so many nights in Satsangh. My friends, let's do a little Ramayana this evening, something light, and talk about life itself. Ram Bhagwan sent to exile. He met, of course, he went to Shringaverapur. He met Nishad, the tribal king or the tribal leader. And one night, Bhagwan Ram was sleeping on the ground. Remember that story I told you about sleeping on the ground? I gotta tell you, one of the most pleasant experiences I've had as a child to sleep on the ground. I shared my experience, the rise back sleeping. Daytime, so when you're a little tired, and the bed can't give you that kind of sleep. So you put your rice bag or something, and no fancy pillow and thing, put your hand and you sleep. Well, guess what, when you have slept on the ground and you enjoy being cradled by Dhartima, by Mother Earth, what kind of sleep number bed, my friends, would you ever care for, right? If we have eaten in leaves in life, then gold plate and silver spoon doesn't mean anything for us. If we ate with our hands, what kind of gold spoon and silver spoon will ever satisfy us, right? If you slept on the ground, what kind of bed will give you satisfying sleep? That, happen or no happen, it will be fine. Ram Bhagwan, my friends, he came into this earth and he wanted to show and he wanted to display the simplicity of everyone. He went to Shringaverapur, met Nishad Raj, and one night as he was sleeping, he put his head down to sleep. Mata Sita was sleeping there. Lakshmana rose up and Lakshmana is keeping watch. And Nishad Raj, the tribal leader, comes and says, Ki matu pita parijan puravasi sakha susila das arudasi jog vahe jinhai pran kinai mahisovat te ram gosai पिता जनक जग विदित प्रभाऊ ससुर सुरेश सखा रघुराऊ रामचंद्र पति सो वैदेही सोवत महविधि वामन केही. Nishad Raj came and Ram Bhagwan sleeping, Mata Sita sleeping. He says, Lakshman, what has this world become? No? Ram, royalty. And he accounts for Ram Bhagwan. Mata Pita Parijana Purvasi. His mother and his father are kingly, they are royalty. As to Sita, she's the daughter of Raja Janak. The daughter of Raja Janak, great king, wealthy king. How is it that the prince Ram Bhagwan, Narayan himself, and Jagadamba, Mata Sita have left so much riches? What axe has fallen on this family to tear them apart like this? To watch them leave their palaces and now sleeping on the ground. Sleeping like ordinary mortals on the ground. You see, sometimes, my friends, what ordinary things we do is misunderstood by people. They're there sleeping sound on the ground, being cradled by Mother Earth, and the tribal leader thinks, Nishad Raj thinks, that what axe has cut this family, what dark cloud has befallen this family, that they have to suffer and they have to, experience so much pains. Yeah, my friends, I want to tell you something, that when we watch the living of someone, the life of someone, when we experience people living in a certain way, let us not be judgmental that is a result of experience circumstances in their life. Sometimes, you watch a man driving a little ordinary, motor car, a little ordinary thing, nothing fancy, nothing flashy, nothing racy, a little ordinary motor car, and you may want to think first thing that he doesn't have money. Well, little do you know, the guy is poor on the road but rich in the bank, right? Poor on the road but rich in the bank, right? Do not misunderstand people's circumstances as some form of punishment in their life. Sometimes we are forced to watch the way someone dressed with a little t-shirt or a little jeans or slippers or something, and you may think that they don't have, when that is the most simplest way for them to express their simplicity. It doesn't mean that they don't have. It means they're content with that, and they have a lot stored up as well, right? They have a lot stored up as well. My friends, watching Ram Bhagwan and Sita's ma sleeping on the ground does not in any way, my friends, mean that they don't have. And so the tribal leader starts to ask Lakshman, hey Lakshman, they're now lying on the ground, they're exhausted, they're uncovered, they don't have a blanket, a sight that one cannot bear to see. Pita janak jagavidita prabhavu sasur suresh sakhara ghurau. And of course, Bhagwan, the same Lord, Rama, whom his father, mother, his own family, and the people of the city, his good-natured companions, men, servants, and maids, all cherished their life. Sita Ma, her father Janak, is famed throughout the world. Her father-in-law is Dashrath. Why, O Lakshman, why are they doing this, sleeping on the ground? An adverse fate spares none. Do Sita and Ram Bhagwan deserve to be exiled to the woods? My friends, do they deserve to be exiled to the woods? They rightly say, fate, karma pradhana, satya kahalogu. They rightly say fate is supreme. And he starts to blame. He says, Kekai did this and all that. And Lakshman heard him, my friends. And Lakshman says, my friend, my good friend, thank you very much for the hospitality. Thank you very much for the, when you're in the hospitality of someone else, you should not be rude to them. You should not be rude to them, and those who are hosting you should not be rude to you as well. You know what that teaches us, my friends? This Atithi Devo Bhava, especially when someone comes uninvited to your home, right? Treat them with respect, and they treat you with respect. What does that mean? That home becomes a place, a bhavan, where good thoughts are generated and good actions are done. No one is fighting each other. Lakshman says, my friend, listen. And he says, Kirima pani sare nidha pa pani sare nidha pa dhama gare re pa mare gare nire gare sa mangal bhavan ya mangal hari dravahu sudashrath Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Kahu na ko sukh dukh kar data nij krit karm bhog sab bhrata योग वियोग भोग भल मंदा हित अनहित माध्यम भर फंदा श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जम महु जन्म
संपत्ति विपत्ति करमु अरुकानु धरनी धामु धनु पुर परिवारू सरगु नरकु जग लगी व्यवहारू देखिए सुनिए गुनिए मन माही मोह मूल पर मारतु नाही श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम 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 जय राम काऊ न को दुख सुख कर दाता निज कृत कर्म भोग सबु भ्राता भैया Lakshman says to the leader, my friends, no one is a source of delight or pain to another. No one is a source of delight or pain to another. Everyone reaps the fruit of one's own actions. Brother, union and separation, pleasure and pain, friends and foes, neutral snares of delusion are these. Even so, birth and death, prosperity and adversity, destiny and time, all the illusion, of course, of the world, the land, the houses, the wealth, the towns, the family, heaven and narak, and the whole phenomena of the world, whatever is seen, heard, or thought of in the mind, it has its roots in ignorance. Nothing exists in reality. My friends, you ever wonder, when something goes wrong, you ever wonder why people quickly go, he is the cause of that. He is the cause of that. That is one of my, I tell you, when that thing happens and as soon as something happens, he make it happen or she make it happen. And this transfer of blame onto someone, the brain gives a discharge of pleasure that, yes, something went wrong and he did it. Or something went wrong and she did it. And it makes a person feel so good, right? That you have passed on the blame to someone else. Lakshman says, my brother, no. Whether destructions come, sukh dukh, whether happiness or sorrows come, understand it, that it is not one who has caused this to happen to you. It is not someone who has caused you to be happy, and it is not one who has caused you to be sad. Right? We have to stop blaming people for everything in this world, and we have to take some responsibilities for the mistakes that we are making. We must do that, my friends. And unless we do that, we will never rise. We will never rise. We will always suffocate and suppress because we're trying to always pass the problem on to some graha. Right? Remember I told you about this? We got to pass the problem on to some graha. Things are bad are happening in my life. Graha is the cause of it. Open book, buy some black dal, and whatever. Graha gone. Feel good. Not my problem. We have to stop doing that. Because if we don't take accountability, my friends, and responsibility, we will never be able to pass this on to our brothers and our sisters and our children. Joga viyoga bhoga balabanda hit anahit madhyama bharapanda janama maran jagalagi jagajalu birth and death, happiness and sorrows, pairs of opposites. All of these, my friends, is not the cause of someone else's action. If you are taking medication and you are taking vitamin, how is that going to affect me? Do you understand? Sometimes this thing happens, as Pandit, I've been doing this for so many years, right? So many years we've been doing this, and sometimes people would be sick. And someone else would want to do a puja for them. And we do it out of compassion, but I always tell people, my friends,
We can pray for each other. We should pray for each other. We should keep everyone in our prayers. But God, we got to make some attempt to do something for ourselves. How much people are going to pray for you? How much people are going to do for you? How much people are going to ask God for you? Right? You've got to make, if you have a headache, I can't drink the Tylenol. Right? You got to drink the Tylenol. That's how the thing works. So, this is not sponsored by Tylenol, by the way. So, program is not sponsored by Tylenol. No. So, this is what it is. How much are we going to do, pray for each? We have to understand that whatever has happened, we have generated this in our life. My friends, and so Lakshman says to him, if you reason like this, my friend, if you reason like this, then you will understand that, no one is the cause of your happiness. No one is the cause of your sadness. I want to ask you to do 3 things today. Never look down on anyone, right? Never look down on anyone. Never look up to anyone. I'll tell you why. Never look down on anyone, because you will always feel that you're superior to them, right? And you will act in an egoistic way. Never look up to anyone, because you will always feel down and you will think that they're up. Never look down on anyone. Never look up to anyone. Who do you look and where do you look? Look on yourself. Look inwardly. Remember yesterday, chapter 15, verse 15. Bhagwan is inside. Stop, look down. Stop, look up. Stop, look down. Stop, look up. Look inside. Put the thoughts in you. Look at yourself. Cast the evil eye on yourself. Doesn't matter. But look inside of you, my friends. Look inside of you. And so Lakshmana had this conversation with Guha, because he doesn't want Guha to really blame anybody like Raja Dashrath and so on for sending him away. Anyways, so what happens now? So the Lord woke up in the next morning, and there is, of course, this, the Lord has to go now. The Lord has to go. So Bhagwan bid farewell. He slipped past Suman, sent them away. And then what happened? He goes now and he met Kevat. He meet Kevat. He has to cross a little stream. So the Lord has to cross this little river. And of course, he's a Lord. He can walk on water. He can dry up the... Bhagwan was going to dry up the whole ocean. Remember in Lanka Kand, when he was going to fight Ravana, he put an arrow like this and he says, if you don't hold your waters together, I'm going to shoot and dry you up. I'm going to shoot and dry you up. That is Ram Bhagwan. Right? He has a little fire in him too. So, what happens? He has to cross that little stream to go over now. And he's not going to dry up that little thing. You don't, if you're going a little way, you don't overload yourself too much, right? So the Lord calls for the boatman. Mangi nav na kevatu aana. Mangi nav na kevatu aana. Kahai tumhar maramu main jana. चरण कमल रज कहूँ सब कहई, मानुष करनी मूरी कछु आहई। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। छुअत सिला भई नारी सुहाई, पाहन तेन काट कठिनाई। करनी मुनि धरनी होई जाई,
बात परई मोरी नाव उड़ाई, एही प्रतिपालऊ सब परिवारू, नहीं जानऊ कछु और कुबारू। जो प्रभु पार अवसिगा चाहऊ, मोहि पद पदुम पखारन कहऊ। श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय। मांग नाव न केवत आना. Bhagwan Ram, so he needs to travel over. So they call in this boatman called Kevat. Kevat, he has a little boat. But Kevat is a smart man. You know the word smart man? It's a Guyanese term, West Indian term. No? We have certain terms we use in the West Indies. You can't ever understand them. When, if somebody's good at something, and this is for the younger folks because the older ones understand this. If they are good at something, like they're good at harmonium, what do we say? Hey, the man really bad for the harmonium, He's a real bad man, which means he's really good for the harmonium. How do you say funny in West Indian style? Oh my God, he's so funny. Funny means it's not funny. I mean like me. I can give you so much jokes and things. That's not funny. Funny in West Indian terms mean you're funny, you're serious. The pun a little funny, which means you're serious, right? But North American style, I'm funny. Like I'm, really funny. Anyway, I digress. Mang nao na Kevat ana. Kevat was a smart man. Bhagwan Ram called Kevat, come. Boatman come. And what did he say? Kahai tumhar maru main jana. He says, I want to go over the river, na? Can you take me? लेकिन केवट ने कहा था कि प्रभु चरण कमल रज कहु सब कहही मानुष करनी मोरी कछु अहि छुअत सिला महु नारी सुहाई. He said, Bhagwan Ram, don't you think I know? The boatman plays smart man. Boatman says, Ram Bhagwan, don't you think I know the secret about your feet? This story had a funny side, no? But it has a serious side as well. Bhagwan, Kevat says, Bhagwan, hey Ram, don't you think I know about your feet? It's very magical. Charana kamal raja kahu sab kahai. Everybody knows about the dust of your feet, Ram. Manush karani muri kachu ahi. Everyone know about the secret of the dust of your feet, O Ram. It possesses some kind of drug where it turns, things into human beings. And that's precisely what it says here. Charana kamal raja kahu sab kahehi manush karani. The dust of your feet, O Ram, turns things into people. Manush karani muri kachub ahahi. When the dust of your feet touch things, they become people. He did not say when it touched people. He said when it touched things, they become people. It's an amazing, for a boatman, he has an amazing level or depth of knowledge. What does that mean? I'll tell you a little story. And he says, Chiyat sila bhai nari suhai. Sila means the stone, right? He says, Ramji, you think I don't know this story? I know story. Chiyat sila bhai nari suhai. Pahan te tan kathinai. He says, don't you think I know this story about you, Ram Bhagwan? What is going on here? This man knows stories about me. They didn't have newspaper then. They did not have Google then. They did not have all this fancy thing of transmitting. How can a boatman know about stories about me?
Well, both man says, I know story about you. Chuvata Sila. I know about you. You took your right foot, and you put it on a big rock. And that rock, Bhai Nari Suhai, a lady came out of the rock. A lady came out of the rock. Don't you think? Ram Bhagwan looks at Lakshma. This man knows a lot of story. Well, the story is true. When Ram Bhagwan was younger, Guruji Vishwamitra took him and Lakshman out because he had some demons troubling him and so on. So what happened? Ram Bhagwan was going and he saw this rock. It's an unusual looking rock. Bhagwan Ram asked Guruji Vishwamitra about this rock. How is it so unusual? How is it so different? Why is it so different? And then Vishwamitra ji told Bhagwan Ram the story about the rock. This is a few years back, right? Before the current. And that rock, there's a story. That rock is called Ahilya. Inside of it, previously there was a woman by the name of Ahilya Nari. Her husband was Gautam Rishi. And, Ahilya Nari, there was a trick played on her where somebody else was Gautam. And anyways, because she gave up her emotions and she was misled, she was cursed that because her heart she was stone-hearted, she'll become a stone. And so what happened? She became a stone, and to cure it, for every disease there got to be a cure. For COVID there will be a cure soon, of course. For every disease there is a cure. And so or a treatment, if not a cure, a treatment. Correct myself there. So what happened? Bhagwan, the curse was given, but the sage said that although you'll become a stone, the only thing that can bring your life back or your form back to a human being is if the dust of the feet of Bhagwan Ram touches you. So right away, one big stone was there. Ramji, when he heard that, his heart melted. And he went, my friends, and he placed his right foot on the rock. And he just placed his foot on the rock. And the mighty, strong, powerful feet, and yet gentle feet of Bhagwan Sri Ram, of course, the rock was converted into Ahilya Nari. And my friends, that story is a very powerful one. Ahilya Nari bowed to Bhagwan Ram and, of course, expressed her appreciation. This is the impact of the Lord's feet. And that's why we always say, we bow to the Lord's feet. We not bow to the Lord's hand. We don't bow to the Lord's neck. When we go to Bhagwan, we don't touch the Lord's head and put it here. I see people doing that sometimes. I don't know why. Maybe because they can't bend or so. But they touch the Lord head, RT people, and sometimes they touch the head. That there's nothing in there, right? All the power, all the blessing resides at the feet. And don't physically make an attempt to touch the feet because, you have germs on your hand. You don't want to dirty things, and so you must bow, my friends. Because at the feet of Bhagwan Ram, as Kevat, the uneducated, the unlettered Kevat, he says, Prabhu charana kamal raj kahu sukh kahi manush karib murik manush kari. That I know the secret, the dust of your feet, it has some magic in it, that when it touches a thing, that thing becomes a human. So imagine, we are already humans, no? And if the dust of the feet of Bhagwan touches us, what will we become? We will become divine. From human, we will become divine, my friends. And that is the message of touching Bhagwan's, of following the path of Dharma. And we see that godliness in our gurus. We see that godliness in our parents. We see that godliness in our acharyas. We see that godliness in our respected elders. And that is why we touch their feet. At least that is one of the reasons why we touch their feet. Because it is our intent that the path that they walk, we must walk the same path. And it's the intent as well that the dust of their feet will convert us from a human being into a divine being. Or if we have beastly qualities, Pashupatina, we may be converted from a beast into a human being at least. That is the reason why we do that, my friends. So Kevat got Ram Bhagwan here now. Kevat says, Prabhu, imagine if the dust of your feet touch my boat and my boat becomes a lady, then what will happen to my livelihood? What will happen? Ehi pratipalo sab parivaru nahi jano kachu aur kubaru. What will happen to my boat if my boat becomes a lady? I wouldn't be able to take people across this river. Prabhu, don't put your foot on my boat, please. Bhagwan Ram knows now. And Bhagwan Ram says, Kevat, what do I have to do? Tell me, what do I have to do in order to come in your boat? What is the requirement, Kevat, for me to come into your boat? This beautiful chant tells us. Ram Bhagwan tells Kevat now. The Lord is saying, Kevat, ask me, tell me what I have to. God is asking, my friend. We are not asking, He is asking now. Kevat, tell me. King Pad kamal ghoi charai navna नाथ उतराई चहो मोहि राम राउरियान दशरथ सपत सब साची कहो पद कमल घोर चराई नावन नाथ उतराई चरो मोहि राम राउरियान दशरथ सपत सब साची कहो पद कमल घोर चराई नाम। वरु तीर मारहु लखन पे जब लगी न पाए पखारी हो। वरु तीर मारहु लखन पे जब लगी न पाए पखारियों तब लगी न तुलसीदास नाथ कृपाल पार उतारियो पद कमल घोर चराई नावना नाथ उतराई चहो नाथ उतराई चहो नाथ उतराई चहो पद कमल घोर चराई नावन नाथ उतराई चहो। Bhagwan Ram says, what do I have to do to come onto this boat? I got no ticket, I have no money, I have no wealth, I have nothing. All I have is this garb that I'm wearing. No? My arrow, my bow, my wife, my brother, we have nothing. We have no jewelry, we have nothing. What can we do to you? What can we give you? Kevat says, Pad kamal ghor charai navana nath utarai kaho. I will let you board my boat only when I wash your feet, when I wash your lotus feet, when I wash all the dust out of your lotus feet, my Lord. Ram, then is only when I'm going to allow you to come in my boat. Mohi Ram Raur An Dashrath Sapat Sab Sachi Kaho. This is a chand. Tulsidasi write this, no? Beautiful. He says, I seek no toll from you. I don't want money. I don't want your 25 cents. I don't want no ticket. I don't want any toll. I swear by you, Ram. All well, and by King Dashrath as well. What I will tell you is true. Let Lakshman shoot me because he's so protective. Let him shoot me if he will. But until I have washed your feet, I will not, O Ram, O Lord of Tulsidas, I will not ferry you across this river. I will not ferry you across. I have to wash your foot. Arey bhai, this is Ram Bhagwan
कि राम के चरणों में जो भी आ गया, खुल जहां की नेमतें वो पा गया. Ramji's foot, this is where the magic is. This is where the potent is, it's where the medicine is, it is where everything is. And he wants to wash the foot of Ram. Smart man Kevat. I call him smart man. Well, and when he said that, my friend, Lakshman took out his arrow and says, Kevat, I'm going to shoot you. You know who Ram is? And you are such a little, Lakshman is Sheshnag, so he got a lot of anger in him. Well, the man with nothing, the man who's just a boatman, is now going to win the feet of Bhagwan Ram. There is a story though. It's a story within a story. Grandma style of telling a story. Story within a story. You know who Kevat is? When Bhagwan Vishnu is in Kshirsagar, Lord Vishnu always sleep on Sheshnag, right? And because Bhagwan Vishnu is so tall, Sheshnag, who's Lakshman, the snake, 1,000-head snake, Lord Vishnu's foot always hang out, it's like if you put a tall person on a short bed. I can relate that to early stages of life. You put a tall person on a short bed, the foot will hang out at the end like this, right? The foot hang out like this at the end. Well, Bhagwan Vishnu, when he was sleeping up in the ocean, in the Milky Ocean as we call it now, it's a beautiful story, his foot always used to hang out at the end like this. His foot always used to hang out and at the end. And it used to always be in the milk, in the Milky Ocean. And there was a turtle. There was a sea turtle, living in that Milky Ocean. And when he would see from a distance that the gentle, beautiful feet of Bhagwan Vishnu is in the ocean, guess what he would do? He would swim. You know how turtles can swim fast and walk fast. So he would swim, and he would swim, and he would swim and come just to touch the feet of Bhagwan Vishnu. And when he would come and he was going to take his little foot like this. Turtle foot?
Yeah.
Okay. They confirm. He'd take a little foot like this, or a hand, and he was going to touch Bhagwan Vishnu like this, foot like this, to fulfill his desire. Sheshnag would take his tail and make some whatas. And he would snap the turtle, and the turtle would fly distance. And the turtle pick himself up again, wipe out his eyes. And the turtle, Bhagwan Vishnu, put his foot again. The turtle is swimming. He just want to touch, he just want to look and touch the feet of Bhagwan Vishnu. And the minute he raised his little hand so again to touch the feet, the snake would hit him. Snake would hit him, gone. Now what's going to happen? He wants to touch the feet. The turtle looked up to Sheshnag, the big snake, and says, you, one day, today you're beating me up. You're taking your tail and beating me up. All I want to do is touch the feet of Prabhu Vishnu, because Vishnu Bhagwan's feet is so gentle. All the magic is, I just want to touch the feet of Bhagwan Vishnu. And you're taking your tail and you're hitting me. One day, I will get, not one, I will get both feet of Bhagwan Vishnu in front of me on my lap, and I'll be washing it. And I'll be washing it and taking my time and doing it, and there'll be nothing you can do about it. Sheshnag raised up his 1,000 head and says, laugh at the little turtle. You know who this little turtle has come now? This little turtle, because he had a desire to wash the feet of Bhagwan, to touch the feet of Bhagwan, he's now born as Kevat the boatman. He's born as Kevat the boatman. And his desire is now going to be fulfilled. My friends, Bhagavad Gita tells us, your desires are important to look at in life. If you have a desire to worship God, that's a good desire. And if you die and that desire is not fulfilled, you'll come back again to fulfill that desire. But if you have a desire to bite and to sting and to stab,
and you die and those desires are not fulfilled, you will come back again to fulfill those desires, my friend. Desires are pleasant and desires are destructive. Kevat, my friends, now from the turtle he has come to become Kevat, and he takes one foot of Bhagwan Ram and he's washing it. And Lakshman, who's Sheshnag, he stands beside Bhagwan Ram looking. And when he's looking with anger, he's telling you, I could just shoot you now. And Kevat, when he heard the mental voice of Lakshman, he collected the next foot of the Lord. And Kevat took a little bit of water and he's washing the feet and he's looking at Lakshman like this. And there is not a thing that Lakshman could have done, my friends. One boatman has the feet of the Lord in his lap. One. And when he was finished, he became Charnamrit. You know what's the difference between Panchamrit and Charnamrit? There's a difference. People sometimes say Panchamrit and they say Charnamrit. There's a difference. It's the same liquid, Panchamrit, made up of 5 amrit, 5 tasty things like the honey, the milk, the ghee, the sugar, tulsi and whatever, becomes Panchamrit. But Charanamrit, before it washes the feet of Bhagwan, it is Panchamrit. But after it is taken to wash the feet of the Lord, it becomes Charanamrit. Another ingredient is added to it. It becomes Charanamrit, the amrit, the nectar from the feet of Bhagwan. So Charanamrit, I'm not saying Panchamrit is the wrong word. Panchamrit is when, before you bathe the feet of the Lord, after you bathe the feet of the Lord, it becomes Charanamrit. Kevat took the Charanamrit and he drank it and he became pleased. My friends, and that is where this beautiful song came from. Ki bhaj man Ram charan sukhdai, Ram charan sukhdai, Ram charan sukhdai, भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, हे भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, राम चरण सुखदाई, भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, चरणन से निकसिय सुर सरी, शंकर जता समाई, जेहि चरणन से निकसे सुर सरी, शंकर जता समाई, जता शंकरी नाम पर्यो है, जता शंकरी नाम पर्यो है, त्रिभुवन तारन आई, भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, जेहि चरणन की चरण पादुका, भरत रहो ले भलाई, जेहि चरणन की चरण पादुका, भरत रहो ले भलाई, सोई चरण के वत धोई लीन है, सोई चरण के वत धोई लीन, तब हरि नाम चढ़ाई, भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, सोई चरण संतन जन सेवत, सदा रहत सुख
सुखदाई। सोई चरण संतन जन सेवत सदा रहत सुखदाई। सोई चरण गौतम ऋषि नारी, सोई चरण गौतम ऋषि नारी, परस परम पद पाई। भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई। शिव सनकादिक और ब्रह्मादिक, शेष सहज मुख गाए। शिव सनकादिक और ब्रह्मादिक, शेष सहस मुख गाए। तुलसीदास मारुत सुत की प्रभु, तुलसीदास मारुत सुत की प्रभु, निज मुख करत बढ़ाई। भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, राम चरण सुखदाई। भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई। हे भज मन राम चरण सुखदाई, रज मन राम चरण सुखदाई। राम चरण सुखदाई। So much happiness resides at the feet of Bhagwan. So much happiness. Sukhadai, one who worships his feet and bows there, my friends, and make that place. Remember, Artana Dharmana Kamaruchi Gatina Charai Nirvan Janma Janmarati Ram Pad Yaha Vardhan Naan. Bharatji says, the only Vardhan I want in my life is to be at the feet of Ram Bhagwan. There's a reason for that, my friends, because at the feet is where everything resides. After he washed off, of course, Ram Bhagwan's feet, after he washed off Bhagwan Ram's feet, they come in the boat. And they're going now, they're going. And after they reach, my friends, Bhagwan Ram, he says, Kevat, you give me a free ride? You know, you give me a free, what can I give you in return, Kevat? What can I give you in return? Nai sena nai le, dhobi sena dhobi le, pandit sena pandit le. You know that saying? Kevat tell Prabhu Ram, Are Prabhu, nai sena nai let, dhobi sena dhobi let. He says, Prabhu, one boatman don't take money from another boatman. Ram Bhagwan says, Are वाह क्या बात है? राम भगवान ने कहा था कि केवट मन से कहता कि केवट मैं तो राम हूं, नहीं, I'm not a boatman. How can you call me a boatman? Kevat says, Prabhu, one boatman don't take money from one boatman. Dhobi sena dhobi le. One washer, you know, the clothes washer, the dhobi, they don't take money from another dhobi. Pandit sena pandit le. One pandit don't take money from another pandit. This is our rule, by the way. Prabhu says, but you're a boatman. How come I'm a boatman as well? Kevat says, Prabhu, I'm the boatman on this earth. I'm giving you a free ride on this earth, Prabhu. When I come up there, when I come upstairs there, I want you to give me a free ride as well. Are bhai, Kevat so smart. He's a smart man, Kevat. Prabhu, I'm giving you a free ride here. But when you see I come upstairs, Prabhu, when you see I come upstairs, please, you must give me a free ride as well. Pandit say na Pandit le. Pandit don't take money from Pandit, you know. And so Dhobi don't take money from Dhobi. Like as a fee, I'm talking about. Dhobi say na Dhobi le. The washman don't take, you know. Back home when the car man, you know, they hire a car guy.
when they are driving their hire car, and if the body hire car is there, they give them a free ride. You got to support each other in times of need. You got to support each other in times of need. That is what we're here for, to support each other in times of need, my friends. Bhagwan Ram has a need, Kewat supported him. It doesn't mean anything that Ram Bhagwan is lesser. No. It doesn't mean that, my friends. And that is why every day we must give a little free ride. Give someone something free, no? A little free ride, because you don't know na jaane kis roop mein Narayan mil jaye. You don't know in what form you will meet your Narayana. So please give someone a free ride one day. Give a coffee to someone there, because you don't know all the chanamrit you're offering to Bhagwan. Maybe the Lord is sitting by the roadside waiting for a little coffee for you, no? Or in that form of the friend. So be wise in life, my friends, and really make use of these little teachings that we're giving you. Friends, and Bhagwan Ram, of course, from there they went. Mata Sita bowed to Ma Ganga, and there is where she begged Mata Ganga to bless her and to bless Lakshman and to bless Ram Bhagwan and so on. Beautiful story. Today, my friends, in this beautiful evening, we ask all of you to continue, to continue to help each other, to continue to wash each other's hands, to continue to of course, give to each other, to continue to support your friend, support your family, support your community, support your temple, support everyone that needs help. And my friends, don't wait until somebody asks you, but from your heart. For not everything is about money in life. Not everything is about money in life, and that is why we need to reach out and help each other. So I want to thank all of you for being there for each other every single night for the past, I don't know how much night this. How much night this? 70 something, right? No. Yeah. So for so many nights we have been together, my friends, and I think tonight is the 80th night. Yes, last night 79, tonight 80th night. 80 nights now we've been together, and thank you for supporting each other and for being there to know for the last 80 nights, 80 to be with each other. 20 more, my friends, and then we are celebrating 100 nights of Shanti Satsangh. So let's continue to support each other emotionally, physically, however it is that you want to help somebody in life, and you become a better person. Boliye Siyapati Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Vrinda will sing now. Radhe 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 Govinda. Radhe 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 Govinda. To Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Very beautiful, colorful avatar of Bhagwan Narayana. Please enjoy.
Radhe 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 Govinda. Radhe 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 Govinda. Vrindavan Chanda Anath Nath Meera Bandhu. Radhe Govinda Anath Nath Meera Bandhu. Radhe Govinda. Radhe 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 Govinda. Radhe 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 Govinda. Vrindavan Chanda Anath Nath वीरवंदो राधे गोविंदा।
Jai Ho. Thank you for all the. I'm just keeping up with some of the comments there, and I don't get to read all of them, but whenever I get a break, I do. So all of you have written so many beautiful comments. Thank you very much for being part of this process, and whatever we can do for you as a community, we will always be there for that. Buddy, turn it on. Yeah. Don't. So importantly, I want to announce that tomorrow we will be opening the temple, and I'll tell you what time and the details of it all. So tomorrow the temple will be open in the evening. It will not be in the morning. Actually, let me just I'm going to post something in the comment section here now, which is the invitation for the meeting tonight.
Yes, you can pin it. Pin the comment.
Sorry?
Pin the comment so it stays.
Oh, okay. So I'll pin the comment so it stays. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put the invitation. It's a Zoom meeting. So if you were interested in volunteering, so what volunteering means for this period of COVID, we're going to take it day by day. I don't want to tell you we're going to open 7 hours a day, 10 days a week. Well, not 10 days a week, but we'll plan it. I hope you laughed. We'll plan it accordingly. So for tomorrow, we have a plan. For Saturday and Sunday, we have a plan on Monday. But further, we have to take it step by step, right? And what this means as a volunteer, you're going to have to be there to ensure that when people come, you're just standing up and guiding people, really. It's a very safe environment. So let me just post it here now. I'm going to post the details of the Zoom meeting. Right, there we go. And what do I do now, buddy? I pin it?
Yeah. There should be a button with a pin on it.
There's no pin here.
Are you on Bhavani Shankar Mandir?
No. Akash, can you pin it? So I just posted up a comment there. And if you can just, that is the invitation for the Zoom meeting. Did you pin it, buddy? It's going to come up just now, right?
The Facebook is signed in.
Oh, the Facebook is now signed in? Okay. Yeah, I'm signed in on my personal. Anyways, so I have posted the details of the meeting there. Now, join in tonight, 9 o'clock it is. We'll finish a couple minutes early. At 9 o'clock sharp, we're having this meeting. And I'll tell you, if you want to volunteer, then join the Zoom meeting. So what will happen, we'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. Tomorrow, the temple will be open at 6 p.m. Not during the day. It is going to be open at 6 p.m. because, we don't have the manpower to actually be there during the day to guide people and stuff. As you go in the temple, someone will be outside to ask you just to make sure you have a mask, first of all. You must have a mask. And then when you have a mask, you enter the temple. As you enter the temple, where the design doors are, the doors will be open. So you walk straight in the temple. No reception area. It will be blocked off. You can't go past the reception. You go straight into the temple. The chairs there, you sit on a chair. Right, and you sit down there. You can go in front of the altar and look at the Devi and the Devtas and thing, but you cannot go on the altar. This is in line with every other temple, what they're doing, at least the ones that are, keeping up the community. So what happens? Okay, so when you go in, you can have a seat, you can take your darshan. If you brought prasad, you have to keep your prasad with you. We'll have chairs for you to sit. And so tomorrow evening, 6 p.m., the temple will be opened. You can go in, you can sit down. And then at 6:30 p.m., on Friday evenings, we have Durga Puja. So at 6:30 p.m., the Panditjis then will start the Durga Puja. The Panditjis then, we will start the Durga Puja. No shrotas from the public will be allowed to do puja. If you want to sponsor even, you wouldn't be allowed. So the Panditji then will do the puja. We will do puja to Durga Mata while everybody sit down. And at 7 o'clock, we start the Satsangh. At 7 o'clock, we start the Satsangh tomorrow evening. Live Shanti Satsangh on Facebook. So then at 7 o'clock, everybody who comes will be seated. And at some point you get to go offer your prasad. You only can bring banana and orange or tangerine. Nothing else. Only banana, no mahambog, no tangerine, nothing like that. So banana or orange and tangerine. So you go and you offer your prasadam, and you can take your prasadam home back because it's your prasad. So, and you put your dakshina obviously, and we know a lot of you have kept yours to come. So tomorrow is the opportunity, and then we'll do arti, and then after that you go straight home, and we'll have volunteers there. The volunteers will have to make sure that there is no, group chatting and thing like that, congregation, social distancing. They make sure that they guide you when you come in. They'll guide you to go sit. When you're coming in, you're coming through one door. When you're exiting, you exit through another door. It's going to be nicely coordinated. We're making sure that you wash your hands before you come in, by the way. That's a requirement. You wash your hands before you come in, and always wear a mask. For this period, until COVID is over, myself and the children here, because we're a family here, we will be involved in conducting the service. So they'll be on the stage, and I'll be sitting somewhere, and we will be conducting the service just to avoid any form of cross-contamination. I want to see you there tomorrow. We will have 100 people, and the volunteers will be there to make sure that we don't exceed our number. And of course, we will tell you what happened tomorrow. We'll tell you what happened Saturday. But Sunday morning as well, we're going to have a service for 1 hour from 9:30 to 10:30. 9:30 to 10:30. I hope you can come. It is safe, just like you go do groceries, just like you go do shopping, whatever it is you go do. It is safe. You come and you sit down, and you have a mask, no contamination, no contact with anyone, right? So the volunteers, what your work will pretty much be maintaining, the safety. And we need a group as well, because every day after visit, we have to sanitize the place, at least that small place where they come in. The doors wiped down, the washrooms cleaned, the rails wiped down. So that's the kind of precaution we're taking. We have to ensure that safety is there. It's a good start, my friends, I believe. It's a good start. And I respect that there are some people, because of their health conditions, because of age, they cannot come out. And that is why Shanti Satsangh will be there for you. And some parts of the world still is closed down, so Shanti Satsangh will be there for you. And I'm looking forward to being every night with you. Some nights here, a few nights at the temple, but most nights at home here. We'll continue to be here for you. And I'm looking forward to celebrating 100 nights of sessions with you as well on Shanti Satsangh. So this is it. Tomorrow evening, puja at the temple, Durga Puja. We'll praise Mata Durga. We'll have a fun session tomorrow evening at the temple, live on Facebook and YouTube. And also, we're going to have a fun session Sunday morning, our first service since COVID. I'm sure you want to be there. So we'll regulate it nicely. Bhagwan's blessing to all of you. Again, the volunteers, we're meeting at 9 p.m. tonight to plan it out and make sure we are on side with this. We will now have our closing Hanumanji Chalisa by the kids, and then afterwards, closing prayers. God bless all of you, friends, and may you stay blessed, may you stay healthy, and may you always stay in the path of Dharma. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Barno Raghuvar Vimal Jasu जोदायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहो मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार राम जी से राम राम कहियो कहियो जी हनुमान जी
राम जी से राम राम कहियो कहियो जी हनुमान। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश तिन लोक उजागर राम दूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा हाथ भद्र ध्वजा विराजे हे मुझ जनेऊ साजे सुमन के
मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय में बसहु सुरभूप। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की, सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय। सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। सब कोई जय जय सीताराम। Well, great to have all of you friends, and thank you for being here. God bless. Have a beautiful night. Hop online now, and I hope to see you tomorrow evening at the temple. And come with your mask. Come prepared to sing, clap, and just have a beautiful evening. Just hop online and tell everybody Jai Sitaram, good night, Jai Sri Krishna, and hope you're well. Just going to see where I can start from here. Didi Shanti from Guyana, Bev Ramcharan, Jai Sitaram, Joan Prasad, Auntie Leela, Sabo Ram Narayan, Geeta Ram Pratap, Rupa Gopal, Auntie Leela Sanichar, Yogini Lakshman Singh, Tash from Guyana, Radhe Radhe, Sister Kamilan, Baji Derek, Kavita Satar, Lakshmi Punai. Please come on out tomorrow, friends, and let's glorify Mata Durga. First day back, COVID. D. Prasad, Dayan Ram Dehal, Patsi Mahadev, Devi Ali, Auntie Lalita, and Uncle Prem, Narendra Bal Raju, Shirley Prasad, Sati Singh, Oma Bhagwandin, Sunny and Basanti Manbodan family, Sita Nath, Savita Bridge Mahal, Shanice JP, Sarah Bentley, the Ramcharan family, of course, Pitaji Dalip and family, Joyce Ram Gulam, Sabita Singh, Dev Ram Jivan, Patsi Mahadev, Kavita Sukhbir, Sita Nath, Amita Ram, Gomati Narayan, Auntie K, and Dr. Chabian family, Annette Ibrahim, Zamina Lachan, Chandravati Sukram, Rita Chetram, Vidya Basiram, Hemanti Ramsrup, Auntie Dana, Kavita Satar, Geeta Ram Pratap from Florida. Jai Sitaram, everyone. Hope you have a blessed night. Sandro Chadi, Sharmila Gir Singh, Lizzie Sarju, Rukmin Gangaram, Val Samaru, Gloria Gir. Are you still in Aruba? Sati Samwaru, Lina Sa, Mala Dilopchan, Kamla Turbi, Shanta Singh, Devi Ali, Sati Singh, Samantha Balgobin Balaraju, Savi Rohini Kilavan, Sitawati Singh Jagdev, Vidyadev Nandan, Babita Singh, Gomati Narayan, Anita Pashram, Auntie Usha, Niranjan Gopal, Shiva Gosai from Montreal, Vanika Singh Sonichar, Shanti Mohan, Deo and Sabitan family, Jay and family, Sunita Singh Hazari, Savika Prasad, Meena Prasad, Sanjay Singh, Shada Goraya Bisnath, Pamela Imrit, Bhagwandin Maharaj, Baiji Rajan family, Chandra Bisnath, Devi Ali, Jai Sitaram, good night, Radhe Radhe, Bambole, Shobha Mathura, Pamela George, Didi Chandra, Shaniza JP, Parvati Budu, Priya Siram, Sunil Hussain, Ramika Chanan, Lilo from Scarborough, Roxanne Balram, Pamela Imrit, Devi Hardat, Indi Bikram Garbharan, Tami Chan, Drupati Sicharan, Savita Ram Prasad, Indra Rajkumar, Kamla Dwarka. Thank you all very much for your kind words. Suraj Day, Parsram, Lolita Ram Lochan, Chandravati Sukram, Thakur Samlal, Gloria Gir. Oh, you're still in Aruba. Hemanti Ramsup, Mandalini,
Hamid, Pandit Rajanji, Bhambole, Jai Shri Krishna, Annie and Ravi and family, Love and Hardial, Surjdev, Parshuram. So, good night everyone. Jai Sitaram, Radhe Radhe, Bhambole. Enjoy your beautiful evening. And we'll prepare now for a volunteers meeting starting at 9 o'clock. God bless all of you. Stay well. Namaste.